Those Palestinians, they're very dramatic. Israel killing us. But they never die. I mean, they always come back. You know, they're very difficult to kill, very difficult people to kill. I know because I'm married to one. I tried many times, couldn't kill her. No, it's not dark human. I tried to get to her every time, but she uses our kids as human shields. I can never take her out. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. How do we get...
The American presidential candidate said, we are in Israel in this because it's a fight between good and evil. Now, if you already decided someone is good, he can do no evil. And if you decided someone is evil, it's good to kill them. Killing them is good. Westerners has always dealt like this with indigenous people. You first treated them like savages, you know, Native American, First Nation, Aboriginal. They're savages. Kill all the savages. And then when they're almost extinct, you start feeling sorry for them, you know, like animals.
Okay, so let me return the favor, okay? Hamas is dedicated to the complete eradication of Jewish people.
I am not the spokesman for Hamas.
I'm not saying you are.
Why do you
I'm not saying you are.
Their spokesman.
You're talking to me.
I fucking hate them. Fuck Hamas.
You are
Hamas.
No,
are
no.
you happy? Yeah, Piers, listen. I'm not saying that you're making excuses, but if you are adopting a certain point of view, you have to at least defend it. I'm telling you, there is no Hamas in the West Bank. What is the excuse? Not your excuse. What is the excuse to kill those people? Basically, Israel is doing this to pressure the Palestinian community in Gaza to turn against Hamas. Is that right?
I'm sure that's part of it, yes.
That's part of it. So this is exactly what terrorist organizations do, because terrorist organizations will have no chance beating a whole nation in battle. So they terrorize and they kill the civilians in order to spread fear and terror so they can turn against their government to change their policy or to resign. You have just compared Israel with ISIS.
No, I haven't. I don't see any comparison between.
It's going to be the headlines tomorrow. Piers Morgan, Israel is ISIS.
Only amongst people who weren't listening.
You let that happen as an excuse to carpet bomb Gaza, so you push them into Sinai. He was also the Israeli ambassador to the United States. And you know what he said, Mr. Prime Minister? He said that the solution for those Palestinians is to go into a vast land of Sinai and live into tent cities temporarily, wink wink, until we build Gaza again, and then we invite you back. يعني عبط احنا بقى. يعني فاهمني؟ We've seen this movie before. If I was Joe Biden, I would go down and whisper in the ears of Netanyahu and tell them, I hate that investment. They haunt me, you know, like Littlefinger in Game of Thrones. But the thing is, this is the problem. Israel always victimizes itself, and I have never seen a victim putting their oppressor under siege and bombing them 24/7. Israel wants you to believe that they are the victim. Dealing with Israel is so difficult. It's like being in a relationship with a narcissistic psychopath. He fucks you up, and then he makes you think it's your fault.
All right,
you
Bاسم,
look at Israel as Superman, but they're really Homelander.
Bاسm, with respect, I gave you half the show to have your side. Jeremy's had a lot less time. I'm going to have to
You
move
want me
on.
to leave?
Bاسm,
I'm
going to have to let you go because we've been on there with you for 40 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Now.
Bye-bye.
Right? But listen,
bye-bye.
I'd like to talk to you again, and thank you for joining the program. I appreciate it.
Oh, by the way, my wife's family is all right, and they sent us a house. It's bombed. It's beautiful. It's going to be a good like Halloween theme. So
well, I'm very sorry for what the family are going through in Gaza, and I mean that very.
I don't know them, by the way. I haven't actually met them. They didn't even come to my wedding. They couldn't because they are stuck in Gaza. Okay. And she never saw them because, you know, Gaza is not a destination.
Bاسm, as I say,
we hear their voices. Yeah, it's they die. It's fine.
Bاسm, I wish your family all the very best. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it.
I don't.